Hello YouTube! If you're a whale, a light spender, a dolphin, or if you just lost 50-50 on the Hu Tao banner, then you're definitely going to want Razer Gold. What is Razer Gold, you might ask? Razer Gold is a digital wallet that you can use for your favorite games, such as Genshin Impact, for example, and you actually earn money back every single time you spend. If you go down in the description, there's a link that will redirect you over to this website that I am currently on. If we click the recharge button now, it redirects us back over to the MiHoYo website for Genshin Impact. Razer Gold, if you guys don't know, is an official partner with Genshin Impact. This is my account, as you guys can clearly see. We hit top up, and we go to Razer Gold wallet as our payment method of choice. Go down here, we'll see, let's say like $500 or $5 top-up bonus. It redirects us back over to Razer Gold website to confirm our purchase, and you can type in any promo codes you guys might have. In this instance, we'll type in Enviosity. Typing in Enviosity will get you 20% off of your first purchase, and I think it's a one-time claim only, so keep that in mind. If you are topping up for something that's $10, you'll get $2 back, for example, and if you are topping up on the $100 bundle, you will get $20 back. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is a one-time use only, and every single time you spend Razer Gold, you will be getting Razer Silver on top of that. And now what you can do with Razer Silver is we can browse the Razer Silver catalog, and you can spend your Razer Silver on many different items. So right now we have a lot of Razer products going on. You can even exchange your Razer Silver back into Razer Gold itself if that's what you want. Or you can keep topping up or buying Genesis crystals with your Razer Silver to top up more in Genshin Impact. So if you guys were like a few wishes short on the Hu Tao banner and the Hu Tao banner ended up leaving, this is your solution. This could have saved you. So what are you waiting for? Get some money back every single time you spend in Genshin Impact. Get Razer Gold. Links down below in the description. Use code Enviosity, 20% off. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay, so a lot of people have been feeling burnt out playing Genshin Impact, especially those who have been playing for over a year now, and with the current state that Genshin Impact is in, content being dry and stale, there basically is no content. A lot of people are quitting, and a lot of people are having troubles staying motivated to continue logging in. I wanted to share my experience and just let you guys know what motivates me on the daily to keep playing this game. If you guys don't know, I have been playing since day one of Genshin Impact launch, technically closed beta test 2, which means that I've been playing for over 408 days now, every single day. Over on my Twitch channel, I am live every single day like clockwork, playing this game for at least 2 to 3 hours, going around and doing my business. I just want to give you guys a quick disclaimer though. What motivates me is not going to be what motivates you. So I'm going to give you guys a list and explain why this motivates me and stuff like that, and hopefully that kind of reignites a spark for you in Genshin Impact. Maybe you can take the words, whatever, however you want to take what I put down today. Do what you will, but just remember, we're all different and we all have different ways to motivate us, especially when we're playing Genshin Impact. So with that being said, let us hop right in. Okay, so this first one is going to be very simple. What I do, step number 1, is having a goal for myself. And this can be anywhere from anything being small to anything being large, right? So my end game goal, for example, is experiencing the entire game. Seeing all the 7 regions come to life. Fontaine, Sumeru, Natlin, Snezhnaya, just experiencing all of that. But something short term for me at the moment would be character building. So right now I'm in the process of leveling up all my characters. Right now we're still working on the Hakushin ring, still working on the Widsith, getting that to 80. Haven't even started on the sacrificial bow, so I look forward to leveling this up and seeing how great it is on like Kujosara, for example. I just recently got a Dragon's Bane, ready to level that up for my Xiangling. Just having goals to work towards. So for me, I like to work towards my character building. I have many characters that I'm still working on. Currently, we're trying to get Friendship 10 on Keqing. Almost there. We got Toma recently, so we're leveling him up. Aelor we have. So whatever you can find in the game, whether it's short term, whether it's long term, just try to have a goal to work towards. And that does help me on the day-to-day. So if I wake up and I know that, here we go, I have to farm my artifacts, and I have to like my daily artifacts, and I have to like farm my crystals because I need to make sure that I am stocked up on my magical crystal chunks, and I'm making sure that I ended up getting enough to level up these new weapons that I'm getting. Hell, just today, my goal for example, I'm on day 408 of playing this game every single day, right? I just recently got another bow billet. This is my second one ever, but as you can tell, I have 11 of these, 8 sword billets, and how many dream solvents? 37. That just goes to show you how many times I've done that weekly boss, right? The weekly bosses. That's my goal, my motivation to keep going, even though I kept getting knocked down over and over and over after 37 runs and we still haven't gotten anything, was the bow billet. I knew one day I would get it, and today, ironically enough, as I'm recording this, we ended up getting it. That was good. That kept me going. My next motivation is to keep that going and hopefully get some more refinements for like prototype crescent or something like that. I don't even have the Hamayumi bow, as you can tell. I don't have it. That was my motivation for the longest time. So number one, try to give yourself a goal to work towards. It can be anything. Okay, so number two would be knowing when to limit yourself. And by that, I mean, try not to burn through all the content in Genshin Impact, what little content we have in a single day. And then, you know, I've seen some people try and burn through all the content, speed run it, and then talk about how there's no content or anything left to do. Like, I remember when Watatsumi Island came out with Seirai Island, it took me about a week before I even had a chance to touch Watatsumi Island. I never even knew what was on Watatsumi Island until a week after that update. Meanwhile, I've had people come to my Twitch channel and tell me, Envy, I already 100% cleared Watatsumi Island within like the first like 5 hours of the update, you know? Try to spread it out. Try to like say, okay, I'm gonna do, you know, a little bit of Seirai Island today, a little bit tomorrow, etc. Watatsumi I can hit up like next week or something. You know, try to spread out the content gradually. You'd be surprised with how that little change can motivate you daily. It's kind of like, you know, you have to log in every single day, do your daily commissions. That can get kind of tedious. Go farm your crystals and whatnot. No one cares about that, yeah? Having something to look forward to after all the tedious stuff that you do on the daily is motivation for me. So for example, if there's like a new event that just came out, I'll try not to do the new event first. I'll make sure I do my daily commissions. I'll make sure I go around, farm my crystals, and then hit up my 1-star daily artifacts. Once I get all the work stuff out of the way first, then I get a chance to go ahead and play, do the event, but I'll make sure that, hey, do I need to do the event today? Probably not. I can do like part of it, half of it, save some for tomorrow, you know? Limiting myself to not speedrunning the content that they give me has definitely helped me stay motivated a lot longer. One last quick example of this would be artifacts, for example, right? I used to do artifacts every single day for like an entire month. I would wake up, burn all my resin on artifacts, and end up getting nothing. Eventually, that kind of burnt me out. I was starting to feel a bit demotivated, and I was like, what's the point? Why am I even farming artifacts? I've been at this for an entire month. I've been burning all my resin and doing nothing else but artifact domains, and I've been getting nothing good. You want to know what helped me stay motivated again? I stopped doing artifacts. I now do artifacts only exclusively on Saturday. I will refuse to do any artifact domain unless it is Saturday. Instead, I'll farm some XP, tickets, I'll farm boss materials that I need for future characters, I'll farm talent books, weapon ascension materials, other stuff that can still progress my characters and make them stronger without me having to feel stressed out about the RNG with artifacts. So if you guys are also feeling like that and you guys can relate in some way, try and do it like me. Limit yourself to the artifact domains, not saying like once a week. You can try and limit yourself to like 3 times, 4 times a week, depending on how severe it is and how often you do artifact domains. But for me, yeah, that was a big change, and I'm glad that I ended up doing that. I'll probably make a series on that as well, like Stinky Artifacts Saturday. But yeah, that's another thing where I limit myself, and that has definitely kept me motivated, because now, throughout the week, I'm just looking forward until Saturday comes for me to farm those artifacts again. Yeah, it's kind of like the Monday reset. A lot of people get excited for Monday, because you might be able to get like bow billets, and or other billets and stuff like that. So yeah, limit yourself is my advice for number 2. Now, number 3 is not going to be for everyone, but I would say challenge yourself. And by that, I mean, try to go out of your comfort zone a little bit. I know a lot of people hate doing the Spiral Abyss because it's not really fun for them or anything like that. But if you are that player that has like all the amazing 5-star characters like Tao, Ganyu, Xiao, all the beefy characters that can clear the dungeons with no problem at all, try to challenge yourself. Try to mix it up a little bit. Try and take them out of the equation and create a more difficult situation. So for me, to make the Abyss more exciting, I run with just these 7 characters, right? The ones that were guaranteed from the very beginning of the game, these guys. I run with just these 7 every single time the Abyss resets, and I try and see how far I can go with them and how many stars we can end up getting, right? I think my most was like 30 stars out of 36, which was pretty decent, I guess. And then after that, just to make sure I get the 36 stars, I'll run it back with like Eula, Kazuha. But still, I give myself a challenge just to test it out, to have a little bit more fun. I even do like solo runs. When Eula first came out and I rolled on her banner, I ended up using her against Ajdaha and all the other bosses. I probably have a video somewhere floating around my YouTube channel. But yeah, challenge yourself if that interests you. Again, this isn't going to be for everyone. I know a lot of people probably don't have time to do that or just don't find that interesting at all. For me, I always love a challenge. So I'm always hunting for like how I can make content harder for me to make it more interesting for viewers to end up watching in return. Like me soloing Ajdaha with a... This is going to sound kind of silly, probably up on the YouTube channel somewhere, but I did level up a dull blade to the extreme just to solo Ajdaha with that dull blade. Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to be doing the same thing, but it's there, right? I just like to challenge myself. That's what motivates me. That's my number 3. Okay, so this next one that I'm going to mention, not everyone has the luxury to do this, and I am blessed that I do have the luxury to take advantage of this, but... my 4th means of motivation to keep playing this game every single day would be communication, aka friends, live streaming, or Discord. So if you have friends that you can hang out with while you play Genshin Impact, that does help a lot. Whether it be IRL or whether it be on Discord, just to hang out and go around. Or not, you don't even have to be in the same world. Just having company with you while you're playing the game does motivate you. So for me, for my instances, I stream every single day, and I have my beautiful Twitch chat alongside with me. So I normally treat every single day as like just chatting. We just talk about life, whether it's food, whether it's electronics, tech-savvy stuff, etc. We just talk about anything, really, right? And that's how I'm able to actually stream this game for 2 to 3 hours a day. Because I'll be honest, there's really not that much content in the game to play for 2 to 3 hours a day. And if I wasn't streaming it live with an audience, I probably wouldn't play as long as I do. To be honest, I'd probably hop on for like 30 minutes and log out, like everyone else does, right? But I have had some people come to my Twitch channel and they said that they're more motivated to do like farming stuff. Like normally I preach that you should do like your crystal farm or your daily artifact farm, and they say that it's much more bearable to do that with me on in the background. And now you don't have to tune into my Twitch channel and have me on in the background if you don't want, but maybe having something on in the background, like a podcast maybe while you're doing it, just a random YouTube video, that could help. It's definitely helped me, even long before Genshin Impact. I've done this during like MMO days when I was playing Terra Online. Just having some background noise with you does make the playing more bearable in my experience. All right, and now I want to end off with this last one. The last thing that motivates me is just to reflect on what made you fall in love with Genshin Impact in the first place. The changes that are being made, think about that. Do you have hope for the future? Do you still enjoy yourself playing this game slightly, right? So for me, what made me fall in love with this game was the music. The experience, the true action combat feel reminded me of Terra Online, and I don't feel like any other game kind of gives me that feel like I'm actually in the fight. The visuals are great, music on point, and the plan, right? 7 regions coming out. Inazuma, we have Sumeru coming next, Fontaine, Natlin, Snezhnaya. Now, of course, there's a lot of things that MiHoYo can do to make this game better, but I do see some of the changes that we're talking about being implemented, so I do have hope for the future, and I do want to see this game all the way until the end. That's kind of like my motivation to keep playing, yeah? I fell in love with this game for the pure exploration. It's a free-to-play game. Not a lot is offering a free-to-play game with many different regions that are free, by the way. You don't even have to pay for the expansions or the updates. So I always remind myself, I still have fun playing this game. I just wish it had a little bit more content. Alright, so that was basically everything that motivates me. I probably missed a few things that I wanted to add to the video, but I want to try and keep this relatively short. Please let me know if any of these tips that I've provided may seem like they might help you out. If you guys are going to be giving any of these tips a try, please let me know which tip down below in the description. I would love to hear it, and I would also love to hear what motivates you to keep playing Genshin Impact every single day, assuming that you are still playing Genshin Impact every single day. With that being said, feel free to give the video a like or a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy it. Consider subscribing if you want to catch more uploads like this. Join us over on Twitch. I'm live every single day, 9 a.m. EST. Love to have you guys there for company if you guys want company or not. And with that being said, I will catch you guys in the next video.